Welcome to this episode, Parabola 3 in EAPCET Mathematics, the secondary syllabus. We continue the discussion from the last episode. So, we start with the problem number 58. We finished up to 57 in the last episode. So, 58. An equilateral triangle is inscribed in the parabola y square equal to 8x with one of its vertices is the vertex of the parabola. So, because the triangle is equilateral, because the triangle is equilateral with one vertex at origin, and because BC, the perpendicular drawn from A to BC is bisected by the perpendicular drawn from A to BC bisects BC, BC must be the double ordinate of the parabola. That means this is the axis bisecting BC, this is the perpendicular drawn from A to BC, this is 90 degrees. B can be taken as in parametric coordinates AT square, A is to 2t square, 4t. So, this is 4t and this is 2t square. Because the triangle is equilateral, this is 60 and this is 30. So, what is the tan 30? 1 by root 3, 4t by 2t square. So, that is 2 by t is equal to 1 by root 3 or t equal to 2 root 3. Okay. And therefore, what is the BC? Length of the side of the equilateral triangle is BC, that is 8t, which is equal to 16 root 3. That is the length of the side of the triangle, which is the second option. Next, the distance between the vertex and the focus of the parabola x square minus 2x plus 3y minus 2 equal to 0 is. Parabola equation standard formula ఇవ్వలేదు కానీ దీనికి వర్టెక్స్కిను ఫోకస్కి మధ్య దూరం ఎంత అడిగారు, డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత అడిగారు. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ లెట్ us try to simplify this equation and also try to put it in the standard form. This is x minus 1 whole square is equal to minus 3 into y minus 1. I hope I am clear. X minus 1 whole square equal to minus 3 into y minus 1. Same as the given equation, or x square equal to minus 3y. With respect to 1 as origin. Okay. And what is the vertex? Vertex for this is 0 0. That means 1 1 in the given coordinate system. What is the focus? It is 0 minus a. So, 0 minus a. A means 3 by 4. With respect to 1 1 is origin, or 1 minus 3 by 4, 1 by 4. Is it all right? So, this is the vertex and this is the focus in the given coordinate system. And then what is the distance between these two? That is 1 minus 1 by 4, which is 3 by 4. Next, 60. If x1, y1 and x2, y2 are the extremities of a focal chord with the parabola y square equal to 5x, what is the value of 4x1, x2 plus y1, y2? Well, x1 focal chord of a parabola, x1 is y1 is 81 square, 80 square to 80. Well, a is 5 by 4, nothing to worry. x2, y2, a by t square minus 2a by t, because the parameter for the parameters for the focal chord will be t and minus 1 by t. Product of the parameters is minus 1. Therefore, what is x1, x2? A square. And what is y1, y2? Minus 4a square. So, what is 4x1, x2? That is 4a square plus y1, y2 minus 4a square, that is equal to 0. A simple question in the EAPCET paper of 2016, EAPCET. 61. From a point C0, 3 normals are drawn to the parabola y square equal to x. Then what can be said about the value of C? A normal to the parabola is y plus tx is equal to half t plus 1/4 t cube. Well, this passes through C0. A normal is drawn from the point C0. 3 normals are drawn from the point C0. That means by observing that this normal passes through C0, you get a cubic in T that must have 3 distinct real roots. C0 means Ct is equal to half T plus 1/4 T cubed. This gives us T is equal to 0 or T square plus 2 minus 4C is equal to 0. Once T of course on both sides. So, one possibility is T equal to 0. If T not equal to 0, you can cancel and write the equation as the quadratic in T, that is T square plus 2 minus 4C equal to 0. Now, because the 3 normals are drawn to the parabola, one normal corresponds to T equal to 0, that is the axis of the parabola. The other 2 normals, the parameters of course of the points at which the 2 other normals pass through C0 are given by this quadratic. This must give 2 distinct values for T. This is possible only when 2 minus 4C is negative or C is greater than 1/2. If 2 minus 4C is 0 also, once again you get T equal to 0. If 2 minus 4C is positive, no real T exists satisfying this quadratic equation. So, for this quadratic to give 2 distinct real roots, 2 minus 4C must be negative, in which case C must be greater than half. So, that is the third option. Next, if A naught equal to 0 and the line 2bx plus 3cy plus 4d equal to 0 passes through the points of intersection of the parabolas y square equal to 4ax and x square equal to 4ay. ఈ రెండు parabolas తాలూకు పాయింట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ ఏమిటి? క్లియర్లీ ఒకటి 0, 0, ఇంకోటేమో AA. So, these are the points where the 2 parabolas meet. Is it all right? AA పెట్టింది A square equal to I think it is 4A, 4A. 4A, 4A. Okay. One is 0, 0, the other is 4A, 4A. Now, the line passes through these 2 points. When the line passes through 0, 0, D equal to 0. When you put x equal to 0, y equal to 0 in this equation, D equal to 0. When the line passes through 4A, 4A, when D equal to 0, 2B plus 3C equal to 0 into 4A 0, but 4A is not 0. So, therefore, that gives 2B plus 3C equal to 0. So, the result is that D must be 0 and 2B plus 3C equal to 0. A 0, B 0 anna, A square plus B square 0 anna ote. A will real అయినప్పుడు. So, D 0, 2B plus 3C 0 anna, D square plus 2B plus 3C whole square 0 anna ote. So, that is the last option, 2004 AEEE. Next question also the same paper, 2006 AEEE. Angle between the tangents to the parabola y equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. You know that the equation y equal to ax square plus bx plus c also represents a parabola. So, y equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. Graph looks like this. It has a lowest point because coefficient of x square is positive. This is 6 and this cuts the axis at 2, 3. Because this is x y equal to x minus 2 into x minus 3. Cuts the axis, x axis at 2, 3. The lowest point is the 5/2. This is the lowest point. But you see, the axis of the parabola is this, and this is the, what is this? This is the focus of the parabola. Why? Because A equal to 1/4 here, and the lowest point this y equal to minus 1/4. This is 1/4, and therefore, this point is at a distance of 1/4 from the vertex of the parabola. This must be the focus. So, focus for the parabola is 5/2, 0, and therefore, 2, 0 and 3, 0 are the extremities of the focal chord of the parabola, and therefore, the tangents are drawn at these 2 points 2, 0 and 3, 0 are at right angles to each other. Therefore, the angle between them is 5/2. Okay. Next, 64. Let P be the point 1, 0 and Q a point on the locus y square equal to 8x. So, let Q be AT square 2AT, A is 2 here, P is 10. The locus is the midpoint of PQ is midpoint of PQ is equal to x naught y naught, if and only if 2x naught equal to 2t square plus 1 and y naught equal to 2t. From this eliminate t, 4x naught equal to 4t square, y naught square plus 1, or locus of P is locus of the midpoint x naught y naught is y square equal to 4x minus 1, or y square y naught equal to 2t. Yeah. And therefore, 4t square, this is 2. Because y naught is 2t, y naught square is 4t square, so 4x naught equal to 4t square plus 2, and therefore this is y naught square equal to 4x minus 2, or y square equal to 4x minus 2 is the parabola, locus parabola, or y square minus 4x plus 2 equal to 0, second option. 65. The equation of a tangent to the parabola y square equal to 8x is y equal to x plus 2. So, any tangent to the parabola is x minus ty plus 8t square equal to 0. This is same as y equal to x plus 2 for the value of t equal to 1. The point on this line from which the other tangent to the parabola is perpendicular to the given tangent is ఇలా ఉంది. This is P, that is the point of contact is 2, 2, 4. And what is the point on this tangent drawn to the parabola? So that the other tangent drawn from this point is a perpendicular to this 90 degrees. Well, you see, these are perpendicular tangents always meet on the directrix when these two tangents are perpendicular. So, this must be the directrix. Is it okay? And what is the directrix of the parabola? The directrix of the parabola is x equal to minus a minus 2. And therefore, the x coordinate of this point must be minus 2. When x coordinate is minus 2, y coordinate is 0. So, it is minus 2, 0. Okay. Next, the shortest distance between the line y minus x equal to 1 and the curve x equal to y square is. What is the shortest distance between the curve, between the line y minus x equal to 1 and the curve and the parabola x equal to y square or y square equal to x? Here is the straight line y minus x equal to 1. Well, the point on the parabola which is the shortest distance from the line is no other than the point where the tangent line drawn to the parabola is parallel to the given line. Then this will be the shortest distance between the two when the line and the parabola. So, what is the point on the parabola? The tangent drawn at which is parallel to the given straight line. Well, this is the slope 1. So, therefore, the t equal to 1, 1 by t is the slope, t equal to 1. Point on the parabola y square equal to x is at square, a is 1 by 4, 2at half t, and when t equal to 1, this is 1 by 4 half. Okay, because the slope of this straight line y minus x equal to 1 is 1, the slope of this tangent is also 1, but the slope of the tangent drawn to the parabola at the point t is 1 by t, x minus ty plus at square equal to 0 has the slope 1 by t. When t is 1, 1 by t is also 1. Okay? And therefore, the point on the parabola which is closest to the given straight line is 1/4 t square half t, where t equal to 1, which is 1 by 4 half. So, what is the shortest distance? The distance of p from the line, which is y minus x, half minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 4 minus 1 is 3 by 4 by root 2, or that is equal to 3 by 4 root 2. or that is 3 root 2 by 8. This is the distance of the point P from the straight line, which is the second one. Twice given in the IEEE paper of 2009 and 2011. 67. Let y square equal to 16x be a given parabola and L be an extremity of its lattice rectum in the first quadrant. So, what is L? So, the focus is 4, 0. So, it is 4, 8. So, L is 4, 8. If a chord is drawn through L with slope -1, so therefore, the equation of the chord through L with slope -1 is ఇలా ఉంది. This is L, this is 4, 0, this is 8, lattice rectum 16, so this is 4, 8. A chord is drawn with the slope -1, so this is 135 degrees. If a chord is drawn through L with slope -1, then the length of the chord, suppose this meets the parabola again at M. Okay. So, what is the equation of LM? Slope is -1, x plus y equal to 12. Well, you can get the value of M by solving this with the equation of the parabola. So, y square equal to 8 times 12 minus x or 16 times, or y square plus 16x minus 192 equal to 0. So, y plus 24 into y minus 8 is 0. So, y 8 corresponds to L. So, y equal to minus 24 corresponds to M. So, when y equal to minus 24, x is 36. So, this is 36 minus 24. So, that is M. So, what is LM? 36 minus 4, 32 square plus 32 square once again, square root of this, which is 2 root 32. So, that is the length of the chord LM, which is the first option. 68. The slope of the line touching both the parabolas y square equal to 4x and x square equal to minus 32y is 2014 JEE mains. What is the slope of the straight line touching both the parabolas y square equal to 4x and x square equal to minus 32y? You know the condition for a line to be tangent to the parabola y square equal to 4x, but you do not know the condition for the line y equal to mx plus c to be tangent to the other parabola x square equal to minus 4ay. So, what are the parametric coordinates of this? X equal to, what is this, 16t and y equal to minus 8t. Well, 16t and y equal to minus 8t square, I think. Y equal to minus 8t square. So, these are the parametric equations of a point on the second parabola. It belongs to P2. So, what is the tangent equation? dy dx is, m is y dash at t minus 16t by 16, that is equal to minus 1. Therefore, x plus y is equal to xt, m is minus 1. So, therefore, the equation of the tangent x plus y equal to the slope of the line joining m equal to minus 16t by 16 minus t, not minus 1. Okay. So, therefore, the slope with the line with the slope minus t is tx plus y is equal to 16t square minus 8t square, 8t square, or y equal to minus 2x minus 8t square. I once again repeat, these are the parametric equations of the second parabola, x square equal to minus. I am trying to write down the equation of the tangent to the second parabola, for which I noted the parametric coordinates. They are given by x equal to 16t and y equal to minus 8t square. Because for the parabola x square equal to minus 4ay, the parametric coordinates are, well, y must be negative, x positive. So, 2at minus 8t square, where a is here 8. So, this is 16t, this will be 16t, this will be minus 8t square. I hope I am clear. And the slope of the tangent line is given by dy dx, that is y dash t by x dash t, which is minus 16t by 16, that is equal to minus t. So, the tangent line with slope minus t is given by tx plus y equal to, replace x by 16t and y by minus 8t square to get the constant term, which is 8t square, or this is same as y equal to minus tx minus 8t square. Now, this is the tangent to the parabola, first parabola. You know the condition for the line to be tangent to the first parabola, c equal to a by m minus 8t square. A is here 1 by m is minus t, or t cubed is minus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, or t equal to 1 by 2. So, what is the slope? What is the slope of the that is minus t? Okay, m is minus t, which is equal to minus half. Slope of the line touching both the parabolas. So, t cubed is c is equal to a by m is minus t. So, t cubed is 1 by 8. So, slope is minus t, that is slope is minus t, which is minus 1 by 2. Oh, this is a plus 8t square, there is a small correction. So, this is plus y equal to minus tx plus 8t square. So, this is t cubed is minus 1 by 8. So, this is minus half. So, this is slope m equal to plus 1 by 2. Okay. Small correction here. So, therefore, t is minus half and the slope m is minus 2, which is equal to plus 1 by 2, which is the fourth option. Okay. Next question. Let L1 be the length of the common chord of the curves x square plus y square equal to 9 and y square equal to 8x. Length of the common chord of the curves, one is the circle, the other is the parabola. L2 is the lattice rectum of the parabola y square equal to 8x. L2 is clearly 8. What is L1? It is the length of the common chord of the circle and the parabola. There is no way to find the length of the common chord except solving for the points of intersection. So, x square, y square I replaced by 8x equal to 9, x square plus 8x minus 9 equal to 0, x plus 9 into x minus 1 is 0, x cannot be negative because of this y square equal to 8x, x equal to 1. When x equal to 1, y equal to 2 root 2. Plus or minus 2 root 2 or minus 2 root 2. So, the points of intersection are 1 comma 2 root 2 and 1 comma minus 2 root 2. Okay, these are the points of intersection of the circle and the parabola, and therefore, the length of the common chord is the distance between these two, which is 4 root 2. So, L1 is 4 root 2. L2 is 8, clearly L1 less than L2, because 4 root is clearly less than 8. So, L1 less than L2 is the option 3, 2014 mains online. Next question also 2014 mains online 70. A chord is drawn through the focus of the parabola y square equal to 6x such that its distance from the vertex of this parabola is root 5 by 2. Then its slope can be. Well, chord is drawn through the focus of the parabola from the vertex. Its distance from the vertex of the parabola is root 5 by 2. So, this is root 5 by 2 AM. Okay. And this is PQ, focal chord, and this is 3 by 2 because distance of the vertex from the focus is A, that is 6 by 4, 3 by 2. And he is asking the slope of this chord. That means, if this is theta, he is asking tan theta. This is also theta, and this is a right angle triangle, and sin theta is root 5 by 3, and tan theta is root 5 and 3, 2. So, sin theta is root 5 by 3, sorry, and this is 2. So, root 5 by 2. Simple question. So, the slope of this focal chord is root 5 by 2. Next, let O be the vertex and Q any point on the parabola x square equal to 4y. Q be any point on the parabola. So, that is equal to 280 80 square. That is a point on the parabola. Okay, 42t square. If the point P divides the line segment OQ internally in the ratio 1:3, P x naught y naught divides OP OQ in the ratio 1:3. So, this is P, this is OQ. What is P? So, this is equal to 1 into the x coordinate of Q, 40 by 4, 1 into 2t square by 4. So, that is equal to t square by 2. So, x naught is t, y naught is t square by 2, that is equal to x naught square by 2. Therefore, locus is x square equal to 2y. That is the parabola x square equal to 2y. 2015 JEE Mains. A similar question, of course, in the online paper. Let PQ be a double ordinate of the parabola y square equal to minus 4x, opening towards left. Double ordinate, where P lies in the second quadrant. This is the x axis and this is the y axis. Okay. What is P? PQ is the double ordinate of the parabola y square equal to minus 4x, where P lies in the second quadrant. Well, a point on the parabola is y square equal to 4x is here x coordinate negative, minus 8t square minus t square 2t. X coordinate negative and y coordinate positive, P lies in the second quadrant. Q is double ordinate minus t square minus 2t. R divides PQ in the ratio 2:1. X naught equal to in the ratio 2:1. So, 2 into x coordinate of Q minus 2t square minus t square minus, and again R lies on the double ordinate through P. So, x coordinate of R is same as x coordinate of P and Q, that is equal to same as minus t square. There is no need to apply section formula. For y naught, you have to apply 2 into y coordinate of Q minus 2t minus 4t plus 2t minus 2t by 3. 2 into minus 2t, that is minus 4t, plus 1 into 2t, minus 2t by 3. So, eliminating t from this, you get t equal to minus 3y0 by 2 from the second equation, and x naught equal to t square. T square means 9 y0 square by 4, or 9 y0 square equal to 4x naught. X naught equal to t equal to x naught equal to minus t square. Okay, this is minus. So, 9 y0 square equal to minus 4x naught, or minus 9 y0 square equal to 4x naught. So, locus of x naught y0 is 9y square equal to minus 4x. Follow? Same as the last question, except that the parabola is different. Here x square equal to 8y and here y square equal to minus 4x. In both cases, you need applying the section formula. Okay, next. The minimum distance of a point on the curve y equal to x square minus 4 from the origin is 2016 mains online. Minimum distance of a point on the curve y equal to x square minus 4 from the origin is. Well, a point on the parabola is x equal to t, y is equal to t square minus 4 in terms of parametric coordinates. Minimum distance of this point from the origin, what is the distance? This is p. What is OP? OP square. That is a t square plus t square minus 4 whole square. Okay. This is to be minimized, OP is to be minimized, but this is equal to t power 4 minus 8t square plus t square minus 7t square plus 16. I hope I am clear. OP square is a t power 4 minus 7t square plus 16. Is it okay? So, this is to be minimized. You call it as ft. Then f dash t, using little calculus, 4t cubed minus 14t or 2t into 2t square minus 7. Well, t cannot be 0, because when t equal to 0, p will be the origin. So, that point of course does not lie on this parabola. Therefore, t square equal to 7 by 2. That gives the minimum value for OP. So, OP square minimum is equal to t square 7 by 2 plus 7 by 2 minus 4. What is 7 by 2 minus 4? Minus half. 7 by 2 minus 4. That is a minus half, whole square, 1 by 4, 15 by 4. So, OP square, minimum value of OP square is 15 by 4. So, what is OP minimum? Root 15 by 2. So, that is of course the third option. The locus of the vertices of the family of parabolas y equal to a cubed x square by 2 minus a square x by 2 minus 2a is you see here the parameter is a. The parameter is a. As a changes, the parabola also changes. The parabola is in the form y equal to px square plus qx plus r. Is always a parabola. For different parametric values of a, the equation y equal to a cubed x square by 2 plus a square x by 2 minus 2a is a parabola. As a varies over the real line, is asking for each corresponding to each value of a, you get a parabola corresponding to one vertex of the parabola. So, all such vertices of distinct parabolas given by this equation for parametric values of a, what is the locus containing all these vertices? That is the question. So, let us try to put it in the standard form y equal to a cubed by 3, I will take out a cubed by 3 common into x square plus 3a by 2 into x. I will just simply apply some school algebra. By adding a suitable constant to this sum, you get you can complete this square. So that is 1/2 of 3a by 2, that is 3a by 4 whole square. You have to subtract the same thing. So this is what is this extra quantity that is added here to make this a perfect square? 3 by 4a, not 3a by 4a, 3 by 4a. This is 3 by 2a. Well, 3 by 2a. Okay, half of 3 by 2a is 3 by 4a whole square. So therefore, what you have added, so that is a cubed by 3 into 9 by 16a square, that is equal to 3 by 16a. So you have to subtract the same thing, minus 3 by 16a minus 2a. A simple calculation. Or this is a cubed by 3 into x plus 3 by 4a whole square minus 35 minus 3a by 16. This is 3a by 16. A cubed is by a square is a. So minus 3a by 16 minus 2a, that is minus 35a by 16. Or y plus 35a by 16 is equal to a cube by 3 into x plus 3 by 4a whole square. So what is the vertex of the parabola? If the vertex of the parabola is x0, y0, x0 is minus 3 by 4a and y0 is minus 35a by 16. How to eliminate a from these two? Because a is a variable here. The locus of the point x0, y0, which is the vertex of a typical parabola, is obtained by eliminating the parameter a. So that is multiplying, you get x0, y0 equal to 3 into 35, 105 by 64. So the locus of x0, y0 is xy is equal to 105 by 64, which is the rectangular hyperbola. We'll be knowing this, of course, in the next chapter, next future discussions on conics. Xy equal to 105 by 64. So that is, of course, the rectangular hyperbola, which is the locus containing all the vertices of distinct parabolas given by the equation y equal to a cubed x square by 3 plus a square by 2 minus 2a for different parametric values of a. Okay, that is 74. Next, 75. Let P be a point on the parabola y square equal to 8x, which is at a minimum distance from the center of the circle x square plus y plus 6 whole square equal to 1. Let P be a point on the parabola y square equal to 8x, which is at a minimum distance from the center C of the circle x square plus y plus 6 whole square equal to 1. Then the equation of the circle passing through C and having its center at P is 2016 JE mains. P అనే పాయింట్ పెరాబోలా మీద ఉంది, y స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ 8x పెరాబోలా మీద. దాని డిస్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ది సెంటర్ సి ఆఫ్ ది సర్కిల్ x స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ y ప్లస్ 6 హోల్ స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1. దాని సెంటర్ ఏమిటి? సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ ది సర్కిల్, సెంటర్ సి 0 minus 6. ఈ P పాయింట్, suppose this is the point in parametric coordinates, 8t square, 2t square, 4t. For what value of t, this point P on the parabola is at minimum distance from the center 0 minus 6 of the circle. So Cp square 4t power 4 plus 4 times 2t plus 3 whole square. 4t plus 6 whole square, that is same as 4 times 2t plus 3 whole square. So, you have to minimize, you can leave out 4, you can minimize t power 4 plus 2t plus 3 whole square plus 4t square plus 12t plus 9. So, this is to be minimized. F dash it is 4t cube plus 8t plus 12 or 4 into t cubed plus 2t plus 3. Well, by inspection you can see that t equal to minus 1 makes this 0. When t equal to minus 1, t cubed is minus 1, 2t is minus 2, minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3 plus 3, 0. Therefore, t plus 1 is a factor of this cubic polynomial. So, t square minus t plus 3. Well, this can never be 0. T square minus t plus 3 is always positive because the discriminant is negative and coefficient of t square is 1 positive. Therefore, t square minus t plus 3 always takes positive values for all parametric values of t. Therefore, f dash t is 0 only when t equal to minus 1. So, this must give a minimum value for Cp. Though Cp minimum is corresponds to p equal to, when t is minus 1, this is 2 minus 4. So, that is the point P on the parabola, which is at minimum distance from the center C of the circle x square plus y plus 6 whole square equal to 1. Okay. Now, what is the equation of the circle passing through C and having its center at P? Therefore, the equation of the circle is x minus 2 whole square plus y plus 4 whole square. It passes through the center 0 minus 6. When you put x equal to 0, this is 4, minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2 whole square 4, which is equal to 8, or x square plus y square minus 4x plus 8y plus 16 plus 4, 20 minus 8 plus 12 equal to 0. So, this is the circle with the center at P and passing through the center C of the circle given x square plus y minus y plus 6 whole square equal to 1, which is of course the first option here, x square plus y square minus 4x plus 8y plus 12 equal to 0. This is given in the 2016 JEE mains. Next, 76. If y equal to mx plus c is the normal at a point on the parabola y square equal to 8x, whose focal distance is 8 units, what is the value of mod c? 2017 mains online, last year mains online. Y equal to mx plus c is the normal at the point at a point on the parabola, that you have to decide. What is that point on the parabola y square equal to 8x at which the normal drawn to the parabola is the given straight line y equal to mx plus c. And also the focal distance of that point must be 8 units. అంటే p కనుక ఓ పాయింట్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే 8t square, 2t square, 4t. Focus నుంచి దీని distance equal to 8 units. What is the distance of P? Focal distance a into 1 plus t square. A is 2 here into 1 plus t square equal to 8. So, t square equal to 3. Okay. Therefore, the t square equal to 3 means this is a P is t equal to, well, t square equal to 3. Well, what is P? 2t square 16t y equal to 40, that is correct. The focal distance is 8 units. So, this is 2 into 1 plus t square, a into 1 plus t square is the focal distance of the point A, which is equal to 8, 1 plus t square is 4, t square equal to 3, that is okay. Okay. Now, normal is y plus tx equal to 2at plus at cubed. This is same as y minus mx equal to c for the value of t equal to minus m, and therefore c equal to 2at plus at cubed. When t equal to minus m, that is minus 2am minus am cubed. Okay. Therefore, mod c is, what is a here? A is 2 here. Mod 4m plus 2m cubed, that is equal to 2m into 2 plus m square. So, what is m? M equal to minus t. So, m square is 3. So, 2 root 3 into 5, that is equal to 10 root 3. Follow this. First of all, suppose P is the point on the parabola y square equal to 8x with the coordinates 2t square 4t. They are the parametric coordinates of the point P on the parabola. The focal distance of this point from the focal distance of the point is 8 units, but the focal distance of the point T from the parabola y square equal to 4ax is a into 1 plus t square. So, a is 2 here, 2 into 1 plus t square is 8, that gives t square equal to 3. But because this is the normal to the parabola at t, its equation is y plus tx equal to 2at plus at cubed. But this is same as the given straight line y equal to mx plus c, provided t equal to minus m, and c equal to the right hand side 2at plus at cubed when t equal to minus m, that is minus 2a minus am cubed. So, mod c, a is 2 here. So, mod of 4m plus 2m cubed, which is mod 2m plus 2m into 2 plus m square, but t square is same as m square because t equal to minus m square equal to 3, and m is plus or minus root 3, but mod m is root 3. So, 2m is 2 root 3 into 2 plus m square is 2 plus 3, 5. So, that is equal to 10 root 3. So, that is of course the value of mod c, which is the third option. Okay. I hope I am clear. Next. If the common tangents to the parabola x square equal to 4y and the circle x square plus y square equal to 4 intersect at the point P, then the distance of P from the origin is, well, here the parabola is y x square equal to 4y. A tangent to the parabola x square equal to 4y is x minus ty plus at square equal to 0 for the parabola y square equal to 4ax. So, this is x square equal to 4ay. So, y minus tx plus a is 1 plus t square equal to 0. Y minus tx plus t square equal to 0. This is also a tangent to the circle. If and only if distance of the center from the straight line t square by square root of 1 plus t square is equal to radius 2, or if and only if 4 into 1 plus t square is equal to t power 4, squaring both sides, or if and only if t power 4 minus 4t square plus 4 equal to 0, sorry, minus 4 equal to 0. T square, t power 4 minus 4t square minus 4 equal to 0, or completion of squares, add the 4 both sides. After transferring this to other side, t power 4 minus 4t square becomes t square minus 2 whole square by adding 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Or t square minus 2 is equal to 2 t square minus 2 is positive, because t square minus 2 whole square, t square minus 2 can be negative also. T square minus 2 whole square is 8. T square minus 2 is plus or minus 2 root 2, or t square equal to 2 plus or minus, but t square is positive. So, it is only 2 plus 2 root 2. It cannot be 2 minus 2 root 2, because 2 minus 2 root 2 can be negative. In fact, t square minus 2 whole square is 8, then t square minus 2 can be only 2 plus 2 root 2. So, t square equal to 2 plus 2 root 2. Okay. Then, common tangents. So, therefore, the two common tangents correspond to T1 equal to 2 plus 2 root 2. T square equal to 2 plus or minus 2 root 2. So, T1 values of T are T1 equal to root of this, and T2 equal to root of minus root of 2 plus 2 root 2. Okay. These are the two values of the parameter T. That means corresponding to these 2 points on the parabola, the tangents are drawn to the parabola x square equal to 4y are also tangents to the circle. These are the common tangents. And he is asking the distance of the point of intersection P from the origin. Now, what are the two tangents? Y minus T1x plus T1 square equal to 0, and y minus T2x plus T2 square equal to 0. Or you also know the point of intersection of this a T1 T2 a into T1 plus T2. Here, because the parabola is x square equal to 4y, a into T1 plus T2, that is a into T1 T2 a into T1 plus T2. T1 plus T2 comes first, a T1 T2. That is how I think you can write. What is T1 plus T2? T1 and T2 are negative of each other. This is 0. What is T1 T2? Minus T square. So, minus of 2 plus 2 root 2. So, this is of course the point of intersection of the two tangent lines are drawn to the parabola and the circle. And what is the distance of this point P from the origin? OP is equal to 2 into 1 plus root 2. Okay. So, that is option 3. కొద్దిగా జాగ్రత్తగా చేయాలి. I hope you follow all this. First of all, try to find the common tangents. A tangent to the parabola is y minus tx plus t square equal to 0. This is also tangent to the circle x square plus y square equal to 4 if and only if distance of the center of the circle from the line is equal to radius. So, radius is 2, distance of the center 0 0 from this line is t square by root of 1 plus t square. This is same as 4 times 1 plus t square equal to t power 4, or this is a biquadratic equation t power 4 minus 4 t square minus 4 equal to 0. I just applied high school algebra by following the completion of squares technique, adding 4 both sides, t square minus 2 whole square equal to 8. So, t square equal to 2 plus or minus 2 root 2, but t square is positive. So, t square can be only 2 plus 2 root 2. The two values of t are both equal in magnitude and opposite in sign. One is root of 2 plus 2 root 2 and the other is minus root of 2 plus 2 root 2. And the common tangents to the two curves at T1 and T2 to the parabola are given by this. Their point of intersection is T1 plus T2, T1 T2. నేను కట్టలేదు ఇక్కడ ఏం చేశానంటే y స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 4ax పారాబోలాకి T1 T2 దగ్గర గీసిన టాంజెన్స్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ a T1 T2 a ఇంటూ T1 ప్లస్ T2. x స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 4ayకి a T1 T2 a ఇంటూ T1 ప్లస్ T2. ఇక్కడ a అంటే 1 ఇక్కడ ఫర్ దిస్ పారాబోలా x స్క్వేర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 4y. సో T1 T2 T1 ప్లస్ T2 T1 T2 అవుతుంది ఇది. బట్ T1 T2 రెండు ఒకటే విత్ దే ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ ఇన్ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ అండ్ ఆపోజిట్ సైన్ దేర్ ఫర్ దే సమ్ ఇస్ 0. T1 T2 అంటే T1 square or T square with a negative sign minus of 2 plus 2 root 2. and the distance of this point P, point of intersection of the common tangents drawn to the parabola and circle from the origin, is therefore same as the ordinate, which is 2 plus 2 root 2 or 2 into 1 plus root is the final answer. I hope it is clear. Next. Well, these are the assertion reasoning questions. 78. Suppose that the normals are drawn at 3 different points on a parabola y square equal to 4x, not 4ax, y square equal to 4x, pass through the point hk, that is given. అంటే ఈ y square equal to 4x parabolaki దాని మీద 3 distinct points దగ్గర గీసిన నార్మల్స్ hk దగ్గర కంకరెంట్. Statement 1, h greater than 2. Statement 2, only one normal can be drawn to the parabola if h is less than or equal to 2. ఇది మాడిఫై చేసావు, అక్కడ మామూలు ఎస్ఏ టైప్ క్వశ్చన్ కింద ఇచ్చారు షో దట్ అని, దాన్ని అసర్షన్ రీజనింగ్ మనకి మెయిన్స్ పేపర్లో ఎంసెట్ పేపర్లో కూడా ఇస్తుంటారు. కాబట్టి ఆప్షన్స్ ఏమిటివి? బోత్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ 1 and 2 ఆర్ కరెక్ట్, ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్, అండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 ఈజ్ ద కరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఫర్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 1. ఇది ఎప్పుడు యూజువల్ మన దీంట్లో, అవి ఆర్డర్ మారచ్చు కానీ 4 ఆప్షన్స్ ఇవే. స్టేట్మెంట్ ఆప్షన్ 2, బోత్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ 1 and 2 ఆర్ కరెక్ట్, బట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 కెనాట్ బి ఏ కరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఫర్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 1. ఆప్షన్ 3, statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. Option 4, statement 2 is true and statement 1 is false. వీటన్నింటికి ఇలాగే ఫాలో అవుతాం అన్ని నెక్స్ట్ రాబోయే క్వశ్చన్లు అన్నింటికీ కూడా. సో ఇప్పుడు లెట్ us ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ కేర్ ఫర్ ది సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. ఓన్లీ వన్ నార్మల్ కెన్ బి డ్రాన్ టు ది పెరాబోలా ఇఫ్ హెచ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2. అది కనుక ట్రూ అయితే 3 నార్మల్స్ గీస్తున్నాము అంటున్నాడు కాబట్టి హెచ్ కెనాట్ బి లెస్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2. దట్ మీన్స్ హెచ్ మస్ట్ బి గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 2. స్టేట్మెంట్ 1 ఫాలోస్ ఫ్రమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 ప్రొవైడెడ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్. ఓకే, చూద్దాం. స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 అంటే హెచ్ గ్రేటర్, స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 కరెక్ట్ కాకపోయినప్పటికీ స్టేట్మెంట్ 1 కరెక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు, దట్ ఏ డిఫరెంట్ స్టోరీ. ఇక్కడ స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 మాత్రం కరెక్ట్ అయితే ఖచ్చితంగా స్టేట్మెంట్ 1 కరెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి, నో ఆప్షన్. నార్మల్ టు ది పెరాబోలా ఈజ్ y plus tx is equal to 2at is 1 plus at cubed. Okay. This passes through hk. ఎప్పుడు t cubed plus 2 minus h into x, 2 minus t, sorry, into h, this is t. Or 2 minus h into t, y is k, minus k equal to 0. ఇది కండిషన్ ఈ నార్మల్లో హెచ్ కాకుండా పాస్ అవడానికి. ది నంబర్ ఆఫ్ నార్మల్స్ దట్ పాస్ త్రూ హెచ్కే డిపెండ్ ఆన్ ది నంబర్ ఆఫ్ రూట్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ క్యూబిక్ ఈక్వేషన్. అంటే ఎన్ని టీతాలకు ఎన్ని వాల్యూస్కి ఇది 0 అవుతుందనేది మన సమస్య. అంటే దీనికి ఎన్ని క్యూబిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఎన్ని రూట్స్ ఉంటాయని నేను ఎఫ్టీ తీసుకుంటాను. టీ క్యూబ్ ప్లస్ 2 minus h into t minus k తీసుకుంటాను. క్యాలిక్యులస్ వాడతాను. ఎఫ్ డాష్ t ఈక్వల్ టు 3t స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ 2 minus h కదా. ఇప్పుడు h గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 అయితే ఎఫ్ డాష్ t ఏమవుతుంది? 2 minus h ఏమో less than or equal to 2, not greater than or equal to 2. h less than or equal to 2 అయితే సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ కదా మనం చూస్తున్నాం. h less than or equal to 2 అయితే 2 minus h is greater than or equal to 0, 3t square greater than or equal to 0, f dash t greater than or equal to 0. అంటే f is strictly increasing. If h less than or equal to 2. ఎనీ స్ట్రిక్ట్లీ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ఫంక్షన్ దాని గ్రాఫ్ అట్మోస్ట్ ఒక్కసారే ఎక్స్ యాక్సిస్ని క్రాస్ చేస్తుంది. కానీ ఇక్కడ క్యూబిక్ కాబట్టి దీనికి ఖచ్చితంగా ఒక వాల్యూ ఉండాలి. బికాజ్ ఆల్ 3 రూట్స్ కెనాట్ బి ఇమాజినరీ, అట్లీస్ట్ 1 రియల్ రూట్ ఉండాలి. చేత ఒక్కసారి ఖచ్చితంగా కట్ చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ కాబట్టి ఇంకా రెండోసారి కట్ చేయదు. ఇంకా అంచేత ఒకే ఒక వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ టీకి ఈ క్యూబిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ ట్రూ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఒక నార్మలే ఉంటుంది ఏది హెచ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు అయితే. ఐ హోప్ ఐఎమ్ క్లియర్. ఒకే ఒక నార్మల్ మనకి ఉంటుందన్నమాట. ఆ రకంగా ఈ సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్. బికాజ్ సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్, 3 నార్మల్స్ గీయగలిగినప్పుడు హెచ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 అవ్వదు. బికాజ్ హెచ్ లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 ఒకే ఒక నార్మల్ గీయచ్చు కాబట్టి. సో హెచ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ లెస్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 కాబట్టి హెచ్ ఈజ్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2. సో ఫైనల్ ఆన్సర్ ఏమిటి? బోత్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఆర్ కరెక్ట్ అండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 2 ఈజ్ ద కరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఫర్ స్టేట్మెంట్ 1. So let's go to the next question, 79. Statement 1. The curve y equal to minus x square by 2 plus x plus 1 is symmetric with respect to the line x equal to 1. Statement 2. A parabola is symmetric about its axis. అది మనకి తెలుసు. అది it goes without saying. It is true. Obviously that is true. A parabola is always symmetric about its axis, which is the axis of symmetry అని కూడా అంటారు దాన్నే. So second statement is evidently true. So let's care for the first statement. If x equal to 1 is the axis of the parabola y equal to minus x square by 2 plus x plus 1, we are through, we are done. So let's see y equal to minus x square by 2 plus x plus 1. దీని స్టాండర్డ్ ఫార్ములా y equal to ax square plus bx plus c ఫార్ములా ఉంది. మైనస్ హాఫ్ కామన్ తీద్దాం. x square minus 2x plus 1 అంటే ఏం చేసాం? మైనస్ హాఫ్ అంటే ప్లస్ హాఫ్ అనమాట. 1 ప్లస్ హాఫ్ 3/2 ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చేమో. చూడండి సరిపోయింది లేదు చూడండి. హాఫ్ ఇంటూ 1 ఈజ్ 1 హాఫ్, మైనస్ హాఫ్ ఇంటూ 1 ఈజ్ మైనస్ హాఫ్ ప్లస్ 3/2 1 సరిపోయింది. మైనస్ హాఫ్ ఇంటూ మైనస్ 2 ఈజ్ ప్లస్ ఎక్సే. సో మైనస్ హాఫ్ ఇంటూ x minus 1 whole square plus 3/2. Okay? Or y minus 3/2 is equal to minus half into x minus 1 whole square. Or capital Y equal to minus half of x square with respect to 1 3/2 as origin. So what is the axis of this parabola? Y equal to x square equal to minus 4ay. X square equal to plus 4ay ki x square equal to minus 4ay ki axis ఒకటే. That is y axis. Y axis అంటే capital X equal to 0. But capital X is same as x minus 1 equal to 0, x equal to 1 is the axis of symmetry. That is the axis of symmetry. So that's all. That's the line given here. Therefore, the axis of symmetry for this parabola is x equal to 1. Because parabola is symmetric about its axis, this is symmetric about the line. So both statements are correct, and statement 2, not 1, this is 2. Statement 2, below statement is statement 2, is a correct explanation for statement 1. Okay? So that's all the discussion on parabola. We close this discussion, and that's the end of the discussion of parabola and also in EAPCET syllabus.